Look closely at the ruins of Bhangarh. The stone walls remain remarkably intact, standing tall against the Aravalli Hills. Yet every single structure in this sprawling complex is missing its roof. Local lore attributes this to a 16th century dark wizard. According to legend, he cursed the city, condemning its residents to die and their spirits to wander the grounds forever. The story carries enough weight that the Archaeological Survey of India prohibits anyone from entering the gates after sunset. Spirits rarely dismantle stonework. The presence of entire neighborhoods with preserved walls but missing ceilings suggests a systematic physical intervention rather than a spectral one. Treat these ruins like a crime scene, and the evidence points to a tangible, real-world catastrophe that erased a thriving civilization. In 1573, King Bhagwant Das established this site for his son, Madho Singh. He designed it to be a regional powerhouse in Rajasthan. At its peak, Bhangarh housed over 9,000 homes, several multi-story stone temples, and a massive 7-story royal palace. It served as a vital economic center. Merchants from across the Rajputana region gathered here to trade silver, gold, and textiles in a sprawling central market. Yet, within a few generations, this prosperous metropolis was completely abandoned. Solving the mystery of that disappearance requires looking past local myths to examine the macro forces of empire and the environment. The decline began with political marginalization. Madho Singh's grandson, Ajab Singh, built a competing fort nearby, which began splitting the region's resources and focus. The shift became permanent in 1720 when the ruler Sawai Jai Singh captured Bhangarh and redirected the empire's attention elsewhere. This map illustrates the result of that conquest. Jai Singh founded the city of Jaipur, and you can see the trade routes redirecting toward the new capital. Jaipur siphoned off the wealth, trade, and political protection that once sustained Bhangarh. This political demotion stripped Bhangarh of its safety net, turning a regional powerhouse into a neglected town vulnerable to any coming crisis. That crisis arrived in 1783 with the Chalisa famine. The root cause was a global El Niño weather event. Notice how shifted atmospheric pressures over the Pacific caused the seasonal monsoon rains to fail across the Indian subcontinent. In North India, the famine was catastrophic. This data visualization tracks a population drop of over 50% in the hardest-hit regions. Bhangarh sat in the arid Aravalli Hills. Without the monsoons to replenish the local water supply, survival in this terrain became impossible. Timber was the most versatile resource for survival in the Rocky Hills, valuable for tools, carts, and fuel. As the water vanished and the exodus began, residents likely dismantled their homes to salvage the wooden roof beams for their journey, leaving only the stone skeletons behind. Bhangarh died from the agonizing combination of political irrelevance and a devastating climate migration. This raises a question. Why was the documented history of collapse replaced by folklore about an evil curse? The human brain thrives on narratives with clear villains and distinct causes. It provides a sense of order. A dark wizard is a personified threat we can understand. Nature is chaotic and unpredictable. The reality that a shift in Pacific Ocean temperatures can erase a city is far more unsettling than a ghost story. Modern tourism economies lean into these simplified supernatural narratives to attract visitors, further burying the historical truth. These stories serve as a coping mechanism, imposing a fictional order on a world where environmental shifts can end a civilization. The ruins of Bhangarh stand as a 400-year-old warning. They demonstrate that architectural grandeur and economic wealth cannot guarantee a society's permanent survival. Civilization relies on the fragility of natural water supplies and political stability. When those pillars are removed, the structures they support inevitably crumble. The recorded history of Bhangarh proves that total societal collapse is a physical possibility. That reality remains long after the legends of ghosts and wizards fade.